Chapter 19. And it happened, when Yeshua had finished these words, that he departed from Galilee and came into the borders of the land of Yehuda, beyond the Jordan valley. And many peoples came after him, and he healed them there. Then the Parashim approached him, tempting him and asking him if a man is able to divorce his wife because of any matter. So he answered and said, Have you never read that at your beginning he made a man and a woman, and he said, On account of this, a man will leave his father and his mother and cling to his wife, and the two will become one flesh. If so, they are no more two, but they are one flesh. Therefore, it is not fitting for man to separate what El joined together. Then they said, Moshe commanded that a man may give her a letter of divorce and divorce her. But Yeshua said, Moshe admitted to them that you may divorce your wives because of the hardness of your hearts. But at the beginning, this was not your practice. Only I say to you that every man who divorces his wife, if he does not do it on account of her adultery, and takes another, performs adultery. Then the Talmudim said to him, If it is so between the husband and the wife, then it is not obligated that a man takes a wife. So he said, None of you can understand this word except to whom knowledge is given to understand. There are some men who are born eunuchs from their mother's womb, and some are eunuchs by the hand of man, and some are eunuchs for the sake of the kingdom of heavens. Whosoever is able to understand, let him understand it. And then they presented small children to him in order that he could lay his hands on them, and that he could pray for them. And the Talmudim rebuked them, but Yeshua said to them, Let the small children come to me, and do not want to restrain them. For he said, The heavenly kingdom is going out from me among these. And when he had laid the hands on them, he withdrew himself from them. And behold, one approached him and said to him, Good Rabbi, what good am I able to do, that I may have everlasting life? So Yeshua answered him, Why do you say unto me, Good? One alone, Yud Hey Wow Hey, is good. If you want to understand everlasting life, keep and establish the commandments. Then he said, And what are they? So Yeshua said, You must not commit murder. You must not commit adultery. You must not steal. You must not bear false witness. Honor your father and your mother. But you must love your fellow as yourself. And the young man said to him, All of this I kept well. What do I still lack? Yeshua said to him, If you want to be complete, go and sell what you have and give it to the poor ones, and you will have a treasure in the heavens. And come and follow after me. And when the young man heard this, he was grieved, for he was a man that had many possessions. Then Yeshua said to his Talmudim, Truly I say that it is not feasible for the rich ones to enter into the heavenly kingdom. Moreover, I say to you that it is graded an easier matter for a camel to pass through a hole like that of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the heavenly kingdom. And when the Talmudim heard this, they were very astonished and said, If this is so, who is able to save us? But looking at them, Yeshua said to them, Among the men it is a matter too difficult to understand. But for El it is an easy matter to do all the things that are pleasing to him. And then Kepha answered and said to him, Behold, we left all the world and are following after you. What reward will we have? So Yeshua said to them, Truly I say to you, who followed after me, that at the end of the world when the son of Yud-Heh-Waw-Heh will come and sit in the house of his image, that you will sit over those 12, judging them, the 12 tribes of Yisrael. And every man who will leave his house unto his brothers, or father, or mother, or wife, or sons, or possessions, because of my name, he will receive 100 for as reward, and will lay hold of everlasting life. And many first ones will be last, and the last ones will be first.